When I got married, I wasn't quite making cakes yet. I had an unfortunate situation with my own wedding cake, which I think is really the reason why I've gotten into this industry. But I remember getting a call around 10 o'clock in the morning from my catering team saying, the cake has been delivered, and apparently it was a buttercream cake, and throughout the day, as things started to warm up, the buttercream was just way too soft, and whoever had made the cake hadn't put the proper structure in it. So my catering manager decided to use his fingers to kind of continuously realign this 5-tier buttercream cake. And when my florist arrived, he decided he needed to fix it, and that ultimately meant putting flowers from top to bottom on my cake. I think when you look back at pictures and you see, this cake that isn't quite perfect and pristine and really looks nothing like the cake you had envisioned, it really makes you want to try it yourself and maybe see how hard it really is. And it was one of those things for me when I saw my cake, I just thought, I feel like I could have done a better job. And then I wanted to prove myself right or wrong. I've been a full-time cake decorator for the past 11 years. I run a studio with custom luxury wedding cakes, and I don't ever want that to be the situation for any of my clients, for sure. So I think I've got that extra little drive in me to make sure everything is perfect. For those people who might just be getting started in cake decorating, picking something on the easier side that maybe isn't quite as detailed or precise is definitely the way to go. Things like textured buttercream are way more forgiving than having a super clean, straight-lined fondant cake. It doesn't matter if each of these swirls are just done perfectly. Anything goes, and it makes it super easy, and it takes a lot of pressure off of the decorator as well. So I'm gonna show you 3 different buttercream textures, and they're all super easy, but absolutely beautiful. I'm starting with a crumb-coated cake, and that simply means that the cake has been iced just with a thin layer, and that's to help lock in all of those crumbs. Once your crumb coat is chilled, we're gonna add another layer of buttercream, and that's the layer we're gonna add the texture into. The first texture we're gonna do is created by doing a swirling pattern. It's kind of like a figure-8 motion. And depending upon the size of the swirl you'd like, you'll use either a small or a large sized spatula, and it looks like stucco when you're done. Now once you've finished creating your texture, you'll want to clear your top. The next texture I'm going to show you actually takes on a half moon shape, and it's created by making repetitive, simple strokes with your spatula, just like this. Another texture I really love to use is this linear pattern. And all you need to do is drag your tapered spatula through the buttercream as you rotate your turntable. And you just want to move your spatula from the bottom to the top of the cake slowly. It almost looks as if you're creating a layered ruffle, but not quite. Just be careful not to push too hard or you will hit cake. The wonderful thing about all of these textures is that they're very forgiving. There's no right or wrong way to do these techniques. But if there's a spot that you're not happy with, don't worry. You can just add some flowers. So you can see, perfection is not a prerequisite for making a beautiful cake.
Subscribe to our channel and share your projects using the hashtag #MakeItWithMichaels.